Arts education for young people supports so much more than just learning to draw, sing, dance, or act. The arts can move us to become better humans. As artists and educators, our work is innovative, responsive, and community-based. Teaching artists are uniquely positioned to inspire youth anytime, anyplace. Through this time of crisis and transformation, we are continuing to build a community of creative educators. We need this kind of learning space now more than ever. Washington State Teaching Artists Training Lab, better known as TAT Lab, is imagined and delivered by a dedicated group of educators, artists, and statewide leadership. We are a responsive learning community ourselves, and this year has us digging deep to respond skillfully. We believe that reflective practice, a commitment to social justice, and thoughtful planning are key to effective and equitable teaching. We ask, what kind of support, skills, and mindsets do teaching artists need in order to serve youth and communities in this changing world?
And that's what there are more than one solution to a problem. And that's what the arts teaches us. Because I feel like that's kind of a recurring theme in every classroom I go to. Kids are always like trying to find a loophole or another way to get things done or another fancy novel idea. And I enjoy like the fact that we're actually able to let them know that there are more ways to explore other opportunities and solutions to like the same problem.
Yes, 100%.
Thank you.
What does racial equity and anti-racism work entail for teaching artists? How do we develop clear, standards-based, and culturally relevant learning goals for our students? For the past 10 years, TAT Lab has worked to build cohorts of teaching artists from across Washington State. Our program has gathered rural, urban, and suburban teaching artists and certified teachers with a shared desire for increasing equitable access to quality arts education. Our successful model has combined in-person intensives, sub-cohort teleconferences, and one-on-one coaching. In spring of 2020, we quickly and thoughtfully redesigned a 3-day in-person event to a 2-day all-virtual one. We now find ourselves responding to a global pandemic, brutal financial realities for artists and arts organizations, and the ongoing fight for racial justice and Black lives.
For a bunch of participants who are locked away from society, they take joy wherever they can find it. So them writing about the future, them writing about their personalities and what they see in society as beautiful, always gives me hope.
My hope is just in the resiliency and adaptability I've seen in specifically arts communities and in youth communities. I think as teaching artists in the schools, like as we've had to cancel programming, we have the incredible opportunity to lead and model and learn from the students about adapting and being okay with this didn't go as planned, and we're going to figure something out and trusting that process.
The last few months raise urgent questions about our society, ourselves, our work. We must now model equitable and quality distance learning for teaching artists in a new way, as we ourselves are learning new tools, seeing new opportunities, and uncovering new barriers as well. How will we better address persistent oppression and injustice in our work as arts educators? How will this world push us to transform our curriculum, our recruitment, our program processes? How will we continue to build community with our faculty team and our program participants statewide with limited or potentially no opportunities to gather in person? This is a creative challenge to be sure, and it's daunting. But we're inspired. We're modeling our best creative thinking to create the kind of effective and transformational education experiences that we know teaching artists need right now. And really, our young people deserve right now too.
Brave Space by Mickey Scott Bay Jones. Together, we will create brave space. because there is no such thing as a safe space. We exist in the real world. We all carry scars, and we all have caused wounds. In this space, we seek to turn down the volume of the outside world. We amplify voices that fight to be heard elsewhere. We call each other to more truth and love. We have the right to start somewhere and continue to grow. We have the responsibility to examine what we think we know. We will not be perfect. This space will not be perfect. It will not always be what we wish it to be, but it will be our space together, and we will work on it side by side.
Yeah, this is TAT Lab.
Yep.
This is TAT Lab.